Hello, we are FTC CyberSparks 23460, a robotics team based in Fremont, California. We are a group of high school sophomores and juniors from American High School, and this is our second year competing. Today, we'll be covering essential tips for preparing for your judging interviews, what to expect and bring, how to get ready, what to do during the interview, and steps to take afterward. The judge presentation and interview is typically 10 to 15 minutes long and consists of two segments. The first segment is dedicated to a 5-minute presentation given by the team. It usually encompasses the effort that the FTC team has made throughout their current season. Information about the robot, the main components of the robot, like its intake and outtake, their autonomous path and objectives, outreach events, etc. During this time, the Control Award submission form and engineering portfolio are also submitted. Afterwards is the interview, in which judges ask the team questions based on their presentation, robot, and engineering portfolio for 5 to 10 minutes. Judging happens before matches, and you can check the schedules to see when your interview is, where it is, and where you must go. For the interview, we recommend that everyone on your team wear the team shirt, if there is one, and you should bring visuals such as the engineering portfolio, notebook, trifold, robot, and we recommend bringing pictures, code snippets, and parts of the robot to show judges while talking.
How to prepare. Start preparing for judge presentations at least 2 weeks before the competition to make sure that your team has a comfortable window to adapt to any surprises. To boost your chances of winning an award, aim for one specific award and tailor your presentation to highlight it. You should thoroughly review the game manuals to understand the criteria for each review. Start preparing for judge presentations at least 2 weeks before the competition to make sure that your team has a comfortable window to adapt to any surprises. To boost your chances of winning an award, aim for one specific award and tailor your presentation to highlight it. You should thoroughly review the game manuals to understand the criteria for each award. It's important to assign each team member a section of the presentation and make sure that each member has a similarly sized speaking portion. Here are some topics to discuss. For software, you could discuss the tools you've used, like Roadrunner and OpenCV. Explain how you've integrated cameras and sensors, and highlight any unique algorithms. For hardware, provide an overview of your robot's components. Describe the function of each part and any innovative features that enhance performance. While discussing hardware and software, focus on the design process that leads to your final product. Outline how you've designed, tested, and refined your robot. Also include key calculations and technical details to showcase your engineering. For outreach, share statistics and impact metrics for the outreach activities you've hosted. Also highlight the goals of your events and the positive impact that they've had on the community. Don't forget to prepare a trifold to help judges visualize all the information. You can add bullet points highlighting the main ideas for each section, but make sure to also include various images and diagrams that you can refer to during the presentation. Seeing a part with one's own eyes not only helps judges to understand how they work, but they also generally lead to more of a wow factor. It would also be a good idea to throw in pictures of your team's outreach events and metrics on the trifold. To prepare for judge questions, ensure each team member is knowledgeable about their overall division. You can find sample judge questions on the FTC website, and I strongly recommend that you practice them to refine your responses. Another crucial preparation is to rehearse as a team. Ensure everyone has memorized their parts and hold regular practice sessions to perfect your timing and delivery. To emphasize team harmony, make sure that only one person speaks at a time. Our team personally held a mock judge presentation the night before it took place to make sure that we were all flowing smoothly together. Remember, practice makes perfect.
When you're called in for your presentation, start off by handing your Control Award submission form, portfolio, and notebook to the judges, while other members set up the trifold display and place the robot in a visible spot. Once you're set up, briefly introduce your team and inform the judges to start their 5-minute timer. During your presentation, speak with enthusiasm and project your voice so that the judges remain engaged. Stepping forward as you speak also helps the judges follow who is talking and emphasizes key points. Feel free to reference your portfolio and trifold during your presentation, as well as any other props you may have brought. Remember that judges usually don't have experience with FTC robots, so visuals can be a huge help for them. Also, interact with your robot or point to specific parts as you talk about them to help provide clarity. If another team member wants to contribute during your section of the 5-minute presentation or even the interview, let them. It's important never to interrupt or argue with another team member, especially in front of the judge. Always display gracious professionalism and show that the team runs smoothly. Your presentation will be followed by a 5-minute interview. When answering the judges' questions, try to expand on your answers and provide a detailed response that shows your learning and growth. It's also important to include information that's relevant to the award you're shooting for in your answers whenever possible. For example, if your team is aiming for the Think Award, focus on discussing your design process in depth and emphasize the insights gained and the problem-solving strategies you employed throughout the season. It's also beneficial to mention any key math, science, or engineering principles you used in the creation of your robot to show deep understanding and technical expertise.
After the interview, make sure to stay prepared. Judges may come to your pit for follow-up questions, so have at least one representative from your team who is knowledgeable on multiple aspects on the robot present at your pit. Remember to also stay graciously professional and cheer your team on. These tips helped us succeed, so we hope these tips can help you too. If you have any additional questions, feel free to email us, visit our website, or message us on Instagram. Thank you.